Hello, everyone. Welcome to another video game review or my thoughts, whatever you want to call it. I've been calling it review, but it's also just my thoughts overall. Anyways, let's talk about Space Marine 1. Finally played it. Came out in 2011. And yeah, I haven't played this. And I'm pretty new to the 40K Warhammer video games, but I'm slowly getting into it. And if you guys don't mind, if you guys want to comment down below any books or anything I should jump into or reading order, if you guys got a list or anything, I'd definitely appreciate it. I'd like to dive more into the lore of the 40K Warhammer. So, and this is probably my first 40K Warhammer game, I think. Yeah, and then I can remember that I've played. Yeah, I don't remember any others. If I have, it's been too long to remember. But anyways, just gonna go over my likes and dislikes, and I'll do my rating at the end because I just like rating. I like liking, seeing people's thoughts and give a good old rank. So, anyways, let's dive into it. The likes and dislikes. So, likes overall, I thought the gameplay was pretty solid. Nothing too crazy. Again, this game came out in 2011. It kind of seemed like they were trying to do like Gears of War kind of gameplay mixed with like God of War kind of gameplay. They kind of did a little hybrid. I wish they would have done, honestly, the cover for Gears of War, because there's this weird covering that you have to do in the game. And I played it on hard mode, so, but there's, you just kind of hide behind the wall, but you can't, like, do the Gears of War, put your back up against the wall, then shoot, lean over and shoot. Kind of wish you could do that. Again, nothing against the game, but it kind of would have been nice if they would have took that mechanic around that time, especially when this game came out. But yeah, overall, I like the guns. There's not too many guns in the game. It seems like maybe around like 10-ish guns, if you want to call. There's like always there's like the bolter, right? And then you have like your plasma versions and stuff like that. And also, just so you guys know, for this review, I just did the campaign because the multiplayer, I don't know if you can get the multiplayer anymore. So I'm just purely talking about the campaign. But yeah, the gameplay was solid. I liked it. I would say it's like above average. It's, pretty fun. I enjoyed the melee combat, which they had a hammer, sword, and what was it? Hammer, sword, and an axe. So honestly, my favorite was the hammer, like the two-handed hammer. I didn't realize at the time it was a two-hander because I was like, why can't I swap over to my one weapon? Oh, because it's a two-handed hammer, so I couldn't do that. But I really like the hammer, and obviously I like using the jetpack with the hammer. I thought was a really fun combo, probably my favorite combo in the game. But yeah, gameplay it's a little bit above average. And even kind of holds up, it's like kind of like a fun like hack and slash game. Now the graphics and stuff, I think the graphics not bad. I love the aesthetics of 40K Warhammer, which is just really cool. Big old dudes in their armor, just tearing each other apart. And the orcs were really cool. And I even really like the chaos. I kind of like the demon stuff. So very, very cool. I was happy that we actually got to see like two of the races. So got to see orc and chaos, which was really cool. Again, I don't know all what's in the 40K Warhammer universe, but I was excited that to see there was at least another one. I didn't know if it was going to be fully orcs or not. But yeah, the graphics I think they're fine for what the time was. And for 2026, yeah, they're okay overall. But the aesthetics of 40K is just really cool, really awesome. Now the story bit, not gonna lie that the story is very meh. Uh, like I don't know if it's just because you have to go in with like 40K Warhammer knowledge a bit, because you kind of just get like thrown into a mission like we're going on this planet, we gotta take out this big gun. There's this dude that is experimenting. I don't want to give like too much away, but just in case. I know the game's old, but anyways, I just really couldn't like get attached to like any characters except for the guy that you're playing is really cool. Too many moments, you just kind of ripping and tearing. I don't think this is a very like strong story game, is what I'm saying. So, and yeah, music seemed fine as well. I don't remember much like soundtrack in the game that really made me memorize that, but it wasn't bad overall personally. Just some of those soundtracks, you never know. They really Expedition 33 is the best example. Love their songs. Oh my god, soundtracks. Sorry. And what else do we have? So we got the gameplay. Yeah, it's pretty fine. The music, the graphics, and then the story. Yeah, overall, it's an okay to decent game. I actually gave it a 6 out of 10 instead of 5. It's between a 5 and a 6 out of 10, just because I just didn't get too much into the story. I thought the gameplay was above average, and yeah, and then like I said, the story was kind of meh. But yeah, it's a fine game. Obviously, it's only a couple dollars now for what it is right now, and you can play it like probably one sitting, honestly. Even on hard mode, I think it only took me like 10 hours. And hard mode, honestly, the hard mode felt pretty good. Like it was like a little bit of challenging, but not like super challenging. And yeah, like overall, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say, but I'm excited to play Space Marine 2. I did buy Space Marine 2, so I'm very excited for that. And I also got the Dark Tide Warhammer game as well. So I got a few more Warhammer games, especially in the 40K universe. I'm getting ready for the Total War one whenever that one drops out. Very excited for that game. But overall, yeah, give this game a 6 out of 10. I'm trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything that I want to put into this video. And yeah, I don't think so. Not that I remember. Again, it's a pretty simple, like I guess I'll talk about one thing. The way the campaign is, like it is a very, very linear like path. Like there's not much, there's a little bit of exploring, but not much. The only little exploring is if you want to find the audio recordings, but it's not much at all. So it's pretty much just like a straight shot through the whole entire campaign. So yeah, overall, it's kind of a I gave it a little 6 out of 10. I give it a little bit of the edge. It was very close between a 5 and a 10. And a 5 means the game's okay. 6 means it's a decent game. So I think it's worth a couple dollars if you never played it. I don't know, 10 hours maybe or less, depending on what difficulty you play. So yeah, anyways, those are my thoughts on Space Marine 1. I know I'm making this review video in 2026 and this game came out 15 years ago. So, but I'm catching up on all these old video games, trying to catch up to my variety streaming. Love talking video games. So if you guys enjoy the video game talk, please hit the subscribe button, comment, hit the like button as well, all that good YouTube stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I would love to know your thoughts on Space Marine 1. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye.